And you all thought we'd be done. Abandoned by my people, we ride again. Except this time, I've expedited the process a little bit. We are just going to progress. Welcome back to Dayshift. And here we shall immediately start a save that I had started before just because it skips the first day and it makes our life easy. Welcome to just objectively being a bad person. Because the first day in all of these games, or this game, is literally filler. And it let me, get all the money I'd need for everything required in this route. It's just filler garbage. You guys have seen day one before. You watched the last episode, you know what's going on. Oh boy, I've been abandoned by my viewers, and that's alright with me, because this is a game for me and you. Whoever is watching this in the future, this is for you. I love you. You. Yes. You. In particular, no one else. Only you. I hope you enjoyed this new, forced upon parasocial relationship with a very unpopular streamer. No, you cannot opt out. Welcome back to day 2. Oh yeah, buddy. And in case you're wondering, we're just gonna be getting the true endings, because we're just gonna get it over with, because it's gonna take a while either way. And the one thing I do need to comment about what I did while I was gone, during the day 1, is you have to continue from the gnarly ending. You have to. You will get a different ending if you go through this game and do all the right stuff to get the true bad ending, super evil ending. But you won't get... Oh, okay, I guess there is 2 ways to get the ending. You don't have to start from gnarly. But when you don't start from gnarly, I'm not even certain it exists, but supposedly it does. The Wikipedia said so I guess I'm just gonna fucking believe it. But we'll get into that later. I saw unspeakable things yesterday. Unspeakable things happen every day, to be fair. Haven't you heard, employee? I said it yesterday, a bunch of times. Today's the grand reopening. Yesterday was just a test run. Today is the real grand opening, and we're opening properly with a big party in just a few minutes. You're gonna make me wear the bear suit, aren't you? Oh yes, employee. You guessed correctly. Today's a big day. You need to go and get suited up as soon as we're done talking. Go put on the bear suit. Every employee working at the location is here today, so you'll probably see a lot of new faces. Before we continue, I'm gonna go open the store. Oh yeah, dude! Don't you remember some classic? We're just gonna start mashing. Honestly, we know this fucking dialogue. You guys saw day 1. I believe in you. Nothing has changed. Jesus, yeah, fucking Christ, kids. Monte Cristo, children. Goddamn, stock photo children. Oh, they're very loud. Goddamn. Oh, I hope you like hearing text-to-speech. Because it's our son.
Why, hello there, old sport.
Oh shit! What up, Dave?
Oh, what up, old sport? Welcome back, old sport. I didn't expect you to come back. Look who's back from Vegas. We sure did a lot of coke, and we banged a lot of hookers.
Yeah!
Fine, I left you in that cardboard box on the side of the road, but you were hogging all of the coke, old sport.
That's uncalled for. I mean, it did happen, but that's fucking uncalled for, man.
You made it home fine, didn't you, old sport?
I mean, objectively.
Fine as the odds are. Of course it will go down again, old sport.
And yeah, that's literally the amount of difference that the fucking ending that you get to continue on from. Pretty much that. There's 3 or 4 lines of dialogue in the entire game that reference what ending you carried over from. And that's it. And sometimes they're generic. If you picked any of the ones where you fuck over Dave, he's just oh Fred, you fucked me over. And that's it. But hey, we got the unique one where he's hey, Vegas, baby.
Last time was fun, old sport. But I'd like to see what we can do this time. I think we can create something really beautiful together, old sport. See, old sport, I want to offer you immortality.
Slow down. Immortality.
Yes, old sport. Immortality.
Oh, wow.
This old chain doesn't have much time left. The constant string of murders, the things, can be over in the Midwest out competing Freddy's. Freddy's is one last incident away from being shut down forever. I say that it's time to destroy Freddy Fast Bandits. No matter what, we're still on contract. We can't leave old sport.
But couldn't I just get fired?
You say that, but you're in too deep at this point. You leave those doors after being fired. You'll see the least out there. You're a loose end. If you're not of any use anymore, they'll do you an old sport. To kill the bear, we don't have to destroy it. We merely have to slit its throat.
Oh, well, what's in it for me?
You'll never have to come here again, for a start. Also, I can reward you myself. I have connections. Basically, I have the ultimate scheme in mind. I call it Orbition Mantandy and the three-step plan.
This seems like a great idea. I love alliteration. Rhyming shit.
The plan is
It's not alliterate. I'm just wrong. I just said the wrong thing live on camera. I'm a fucking loser. Noob.
From using a fucking bear suit. That one of us is you. So, what do you say, old sport? You win.
Oh me, oh my, what a request. Of course. Let's have some fun.
I knew I could count on you, old sport. I'll help you get suited up. There. You look fantastic, old sport.
I hope you're ready. I wasn't kidding. I hope you're ready for a lot of fucking Dave dialogue, because, oh boy. I love it. And now you're gonna have to, too. Aw, thanks, Bay.
Go out there and start luring kids. I'll follow you out.
Oh shit, what up, kittens? Hey, there's a party in the... What's up, Dave?
Hello there, old sport.
Hello, I just saw you.
Have you abducted them yet?
No, I was literally just about to do that.
Okay. I was just asking. How about now?
God damn it. No, dude, you're making this harder than it needs to be.
Fine. I get it. I'm really enjoying our time together, old sport.
I swear to God, Dave.
Jeez, fine.
I'm trying to help you.
Follow us, kids. I'm totally not a child murderer.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Yeah, well, I haven't seen you murdered a single toddler here yet. Fantastic. Gotta love them Dave sprites. Oh yeah, buddy. You were wrong to follow us back here, children. Oh, now they're scared. Sorry, kids. Nothing personal.
Sorry, kids. First rule of Freddy's in life in general. Don't trust adults who spend all day dressed in fucking animal costume.
That's good advice. Take that home. Like, literally, please do not trust these people. None of them. In any context. Fantastic. And that's the day. Unlike with the phone guy, good boy route, the day just ends. It's over. We're done. We can go home now. Good job today, employee. The grand reopening was a massive success. There were crowds of kids everywhere. It was the best day we've had in forever, I think.
you know?
Just one small thing that I wanted to ask you about. A couple of parents have had some trouble finding their kids before we decided to lock up. I tried explaining to them that there's probably no need to be worried, that their kids probably just wandered off, but... Employee, if you saw anything weird during business hours, you'd tell me, right?
Thanks for the help, old sport. Come see me in the safe room tomorrow. Stick with me, old sport. I'm gonna make you a star.
So,
Did you take a call during a meeting? Who was that? Who just called you? Was that a New York accent? Did I hear him call you, you old sport? That was Dave, wasn't it? You shouldn't be mixing with that Dave guy. He's a bad egg. Shut up, you're not my mom.
you know.
Enough of that lip, employee. I'll see you tomorrow. He's a bad egg. How dare you talk to Dave like that? Today was an interesting day. You and Dave murdered some children, or whatever. He said he wants to see you tomorrow in the safe room for something. I wonder what he has in store. Either way, what's done is done. Say goodbye to Phony and leave. It's time to go home. You hear that? It's coming from this large gift box. Wonder what's inside. Did you hear that? What was that? Jeremuth Stognov. Oh, fuck. I'm getting called out. They know my name, dude. Oh, fuck off, plastic head. Time to go, Jeremuth Stognov. Tomorrow's another day. It's our classic character, but it's the same character as last time. What are you talking about? You thought Semicolon was coming back? Nah, dude, he's changed his name legally. He's Jeremuth Stognov now. You can play this section with a mouse, by the way. You knock that shit off. You can just play the game with a mouse. Look at this, boom. See this? Gaming. To take me back, actually. They're up here. And we have the fucking... Fuck off, Golden Heady, I'm not about you. And we gotta come back down here. And then there's one over here to the left. Should be in the office, yup. And then you take that, and then you run over here. And then there's one in the arcade, as well as Balloon Boy. Look at the speedrun strats. And there's one over here. One behind the suit. God, we're flying, ain't we? You see this? AGDQ, I'm one call away. You just gotta hit me up. God, look at that pace. Me and Mark fucking Rutsu, dude. Not very speedy, dude. Me and fucking Mark Rutsu. Look at that line. Scion, you missed it. You also missed one of the good. They've already missed a great joke. Dave fucking with us when we're trying to abduct children. There's the fucking sun beaming straight into my skull. I can't see. There we go. Fuck off, Lan. So we've begun the evil route, Scion. You've missed like one bit, but we're doing evil shit. You know what happened. We abducted kids. Employee, welcome back. It's still good to see you again. Day 3, eh? Wow, you're doing well. It's okay, Scion. We think less of you for it, but it's okay. You're still on the bio good route. If you lose any more relationship points, you'll be downgraded to bio-neutral route, which is not the true ending, unfortunately. So you gotta work on that. Most Dayshift workers usually bleed out and die in the dumpster outside of Freddy's by now. I'm winning with Freddy's a lot longer than 3 days. Yeah, I suppose. Where'd you work again? Colorado back in June and Fredbear's back in 83. Wait, you worked at Fredbear's Family Diner? What did you do there? Don't you remember, Father? Nope. You're honestly a very forgettable person. You're a cold, cold phone, you know that? This is after the Vegas ending, yes. So this is evil route after Vegas ending, how to get... There's 2 ways to get true evil. The second one I haven't actually validated, but it said so on the wiki, but the wiki's a little weird sometimes, so I'm just going with the way that I know how to do it. I also skipped the first day. You can see the first, like, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes in the fucking VOD. I know you ain't a VOD when, though. What'd you do at Fredbear's again? I was a technician. I repaired robots. Really? You didn't do a very good job. Those things were always breaking down. I did my best, phone man. What are you talking about? We opened them up, found them leftover buffalo wing remnants inside the robots. You're the worst technician I've ever met. That reminds me. Employee, let's continue our little chat in the security office. There's something the 2 of us need to speak about. Actually, I'd rather chat here, phone. I wasn't asking, employee. I was commanding. Come with me. Employee, I want you to be honest with me. Please.
Oh, wait.
Did you have anything to do with the kids who went missing yesterday? What makes you think that, sir? Employee, this is important. If you saw anything awful happen here, you tell me, right? Yes. Yes, I would. That's good. I'll see you later, employee. And remember, I'm counting on you, employee. Woo! Dayshift content. So, fuck, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. It's been too long since I've actually had, like, open... Oh, no! No! Don't you love random events in video gaming? I gotta just... You know, you gotta just hit him with the old, Oh, yeah, gaming. And solve. There's 200 tokens.
Couch. Game.
This is just a vast improvement, honestly. I love it. Like, all the random events in this game, at least the good, like, half of them, just give you tokens, so they're just strictly positive. Get the fuck out of here. We've already seen this one. Get out of here. You bastard. Also, if you don't have a taser, that one is just a game over, but it can only happen on, like, day 3 or some shit. So, you should already have the taser by then. Here's 500 fucking tokens. Why doesn't this game have a skip button? The answer is because it's old. Yeah. Hey man, he's not the best at it. It's also a pain in the ass because I had to play through this game twice to get all this shit set up. Oh, hey Balloon Boy. Oh god, yeah, Balloon Boy, are you alright? Hey, Balloon Boy, what's up?
Hello.
Concerning.
Hello.
No. That's normal. He just does that sometimes. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna back away from the balloon boy a little bit. But it was a my name is too long. Zion, come join the ventures of Jeremuth Stognov. Yeah, this is the fucking playthrough I had to set up in advance. So, when we're done with this ending, I'll show some shit off, but I had to, yeah, play for a while. It wasn't exactly 6 hours, 2 of them were the game was left idle, but fucking A. What was our other name? It was a semicolon. And that was it. It was semicolon period. And it was, you just couldn't read it. So I had to give us like a name, you know? We're our true selves now, Jeremith Stognoff. Get a fucking safe room. Peak name, honestly. Semicolon period? Yeah, great, thanks. Sassy pose, Dave. What the fuck?
Why, hello there, old sport.
Are you alright?
You
Cole
took
on.
a merry little time getting here, old sport. Get caught up in traffic, or
When he kept me back, he wanted a word with me.
you didn't tell him anything, did ya?
Don't worry, I kept my mouth shut.
Gucci.
Gucci.
That Jones is so stupid. He doesn't even know he's alive. We're in the clear, I reckon. Time for the next part of the man's handy and the three-step plan. Follow me, old sport. We're going to the prize corner.
Oh, dude, we're fucking here. Oh, buddy.
Here we are, old sport.
Oh, we're
The
here.
prize corner.
Look who it
You can
is.
just smell the child labor in these prizes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, man.
Oh, hello there, David.
It's the first time these two have interacted.
Stop calling me David, man. I see that you're still a virgin.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn away now. I never liked him, old sport. I know we're child murderers, but that's a creepy son of a bitch that I've seen.
How
once.
dare you speak to Matt in such a way? Yes.
God, don't do that.
Hey, watch your volume. David
This
worst
music
character.
bombs, old sport.
As a creepy motherfucker if I've ever seen one.
Basically, old sport. There's a marionette in here that demands to be wound 24/7. That shit's whack. Oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
if we don't end it, he'll pop out and drip off our testicles, which isn't good. Obviously, we need those, old sport, for Vegas. He's also possessed by this fucking toddler who died back in Freddy's. My fault entirely, old sport. Still, I hate this filthy puppet bastard. I have a very practical solution to this problem. You may be able to float, use telekinesis, and give life to dead children.
If you've played FNAF 2, I hope you enjoy this.
But there's one thing that even you can defeat. Cheap padlocks. Shut the fuck up, you plastic-faced bastard.
Shut the fuck up, you plastic-faced bastard.
Come
Oh,
on,
the
old
fucking
sport.
delivery of this fucking text speech is a 10 out of 10, dude. Shut
I'll
the
show
fuck
you the
up, you
next part of
plastic
my
faces
plan.
for you felt-faced bastard. Plastic face. I don't know what the fuck he said. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Oh, damn, a Foxy. What are we doing here, Dave?
We're here to tamper with the fucking robots. Or rather, I am. I'm gonna spend today tampering with these old fucking robots. You have your own job to do today. I need you to tamper with the criminal recognition system inside those fucking robots. I swear, those things will try to murder us at some point.
They did.
So maybe it's good as we get a head start.
They probably will, yeah.
They definitely know that I'm a child murderer. You work in Colorado, so they're gonna see you as a criminal too.
Something I never really even thought about last time we talked about this, about how this game starts really differentiating itself from canonical FNAF timeline. FNAF 2 takes place before FNAF 1, but in this game, it's an actual sequel. As well as the fact that, you know, there are children stuffed into the toy animatronics, which is not canon compliant. Shit's getting weird.
The only way to pull this off without a hitch is to tamper with their criminal recognition system.
And to be fair, there's also the whole thing that Forz was talking about with the theory of who the fuck we are, being Michael.
And I trust you to do that, old sport.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
That's great, old sport. I knew that you'd be willing to help me. Go tamper with those boy fuck brains and then get back here. You do know how to tamper with criminal recognition systems, right?
Dude, I'm a trained technician.
Of course, that's right, old sport. I'll speak to you when you return. See yet, slick.
Dave wants you to tamper with the criminal recognition systems inside of the toy robots. Piece of cake for you. Nice. Papa save. Up in that bitch. Hey Dave, how's it going?
Old sport.
Look at this, the ability to just talk to Dave. So, do you miss Fredbear's, Dave? Ancient grudges. God damn it, Scion.
Every day, old sport.
Like I said, it's trying to do its own thing. Also, do you miss Fredbear's, Dave?
It left a hole that no amount of death kits could fill. Vegas Lucas seems to do a pretty good job of filling that hole, though. In fact, Vegas Lucas is all about filling hole.
Shut the fuck up, Dave. What's your favorite kind of pizza, Dave?
Cheese and anchovies and no sauce, old sport. Reminds me of my childhood.
What? Do you feel regret for what happened in Fredbear's?
None at all, old sport. I feel literally no remorse.
Alright. What do you think of Foxy the Pirate?
No strong opinion, old sport. He makes a good stripper, I suppose.
I mean, fair. I mean, he's not a phone guy, so...
Go pamper.
Alright, let's go play the game. We get to go fuck around with all them robots and see what the fuck they're up and doing and all about. Hey, boy, I don't think they're very happy right now. Yo, what's up, Toy Freddy? How you doing? What's up, my guy? That did happen, yeah, but...
We remember you.
Oh, it's... shit. Yeah, let me fix that.
I'm a happy little British boy.
I would say that's an improvement. In, like, the strictest of senses. Bonnie. Hey, can you back up a little bit?
Death awaits us all.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Death awaits us all. Death awaits.
No, say the other line.
Your actions have consequences.
Thank you. You've earned the right to be fucked with me at the wrench. I mean, Scion, it's Toy Freddy. I mean, I know being British is one of the few things you don't ever want to say on Twitch because it's against terms of service. But my god, Toy Freddy's going through a lot of shit right now. He needs to take what he can get. A step up through the layers of hell is still a step up. Could smell purple. Hey, Chica, how you doing?
Stop pretending.
Stop pretending what?
Stop
Say the other line.
We died at your hands.
I mean, oh, no, yeah, no, that's just true. Yeah, alright. Congratulations, you've earned the right to have me fuck with your head.
Ouch, my soul, my soul.
That's probably bad. Alright, bye. I gotta go fuck with Mangle over here. Yo, can you get off the wall? What's up?
We haven't forgotten.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't assume that you did.
You're dead to us.
I mean... Did you see the cutscene in the last episode? I think that might be a little more literal than you're thinking.
Oh yes, Daddy, that hurts so good.
Fuck this. I'd rather quit game development than type this dialogue out. Again, I gotta say, fair. This is a pretty fair assessment. Or I'm not one for laziness, but I gotta give him credit. Balloon boy, where are you? Balloon boy. I've already talked to you. I'm gonna fix you. You're better now. An improved product. Nice. I'm gonna be honest, I think we made him worse. But then again, it's Balloon Boy. There's literally It's one of those cases where no matter which way you turn, it's always like a downhill slope. You never have a good time with Balloon Boy. You involve Balloon Boy in your life, and fuck off, Chicken. I've already talked to you. Also, yeah, this is one of the things I was able to set up during day one that I just skipped in the stream because day one's fucking filler as shit, is I got the wrench and all the money I needed for everything I'd need during this playthrough. Yeah, so that way we could just play the game. Plus, Dave has a tendency to just end days, so it makes things real fast and quick.
What's on, old sport?
Yo, shit, what up? I've done it, Dave.
Freddy. Well fucking done, old sport.
Oh, yeah.
You did good today. I'm proud
Fuck off,
of you,
man.
old sport. You're gonna be a star when I'm done with you. That's step 2 for the She-Man and the anti-tree step plan all done.
What's step 3?
Tomorrow, we'll pull off the last step.
I mean, okay, step 2 with fucking phone guys, Scott's game plan was killing you. I gotta say, your step 2 is not living up to hype.
Go home and hit the showers. I'll call you later, old sport.
I gotta go home early.
Mwah.
Mwah. Oh, I'm blushing on. Oh. I love dialogue options. Video games are great. Oh, dude, what's Gare, Ram Ranch, or whatever the fuck Dave and Jack have going on? Nobody died today. That's good. I was watching you today, employee. I know you tampered with them. You messed with the robots. I see all, employee. Get out of my sight. Today was an interesting day. You met up with Dave today, and he sealed the puppet's box. How fortunate. He also gave you another offer today. You accepted the offer and tampered with all of the toy robot's criminal recognition systems. You and Dave have bought yourselves some time. Dave wants to see you again tomorrow. I wonder what for. What will he ask you to do next? The Dayman. Oh, you got a text from Dave. It reads, "My oldest sportin', dear chum chum, is dearest Davy. Meet me in the store safe room tomorrow, sport. Sweeten the deal. I'll send you some gravy." Gravy? What does he mean by gravy? What's that a code word for? Drugs? Pornography? A severed horse's head? Oh, wait. Here we go. Well, that's what Dave means by gravy. Oh, fucking hell, Dave's weird. Say goodbye to the phone and leave. Tomorrow's another day. What the fuck did he mean by gravy? Oh, hell yeah, I want to save. Borf.
Hello?
Employee! Wow. Day 4. It's great to see you again. You know what? No. I'm cutting the crap. That's what this is. You're doing your very best to ruin our lives. My life. Whatever do you mean, sir? Cut the crap, employee. You can't fool me. I looked through the security footage. I know what you and Dave did. I know who you are. I know you're a monster. What should have I expected, right? You bailed with Dave back in Colorado and left us in a burning building. You're a monster. Was this not enough for you? There's police everywhere, employee. They're investigating us. They're gonna shut us down. Why did you do this? Dave offered me freedom. A way out. I could have helped, employee. I could have been that way out. But you did this. I should have known better than to trust a snake. Get out of my sight. Don't you dare tell anything to the police either. If you tell the police anything, you're gonna wish they can stop what I'll do to you.
Old sport, I'm I'm sort of caught up in something right now, unfortunately.
He's listening to the actual song, stuck in the middle with you in the background.
I'll meet you in the safe room at closing time. You have my word, old sport. For now, here's a damn meme that you can enjoy. Ciao.
What? Again with this shit, Dave? Oh. Good meme. Meme? I do love the delayed question mark. Good meme. And then he just realizes what he thought and is very confused. Because he'll be seeing Dave at closing time. And so we need to literally just waste the entire day. So I can literally just sit here and mashing the skip time button. Hey guys, we found bleach. Neat. Hey guys, we found yeah, sweep and brush. Yeah, that makes sense. They try to give you a lot of free times in this game so that way you can find all the little secrets and all the little extra scenes, but when we're just trying to make a play through the game, it does take a little while. And luckily it doesn't take too long. It's usually worse in the good endings because Phone Guy doesn't forcibly end the day when you finish his quests. Dave does though, because he didn't give a shit, you know? Elevator music's pretty nice though, it's jazzy. Alright. So, like I said, so everything that I've said about Dayshift, kind of like as a franchise, is kind of predicated on Dayshift 3, you know? Like, I've always talked about Dayshift 3 being the fucking best. But I do still have to say that Dayshift 2 is the game that got me into all of this shit, you know? Like, I watched Dayshift 1, I'm like, oh, this is pretty funny. You know, don't gotta take it too seriously. It's a spiritual success with fuck boys. I'll sub to this shit for a while. This route is the thing that made me go, damn, I care a little more than I was still pretty out. And hey, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, everything that I've talked about Dayshift 3, this is the game that brought it all about, you know? Like, if it was just Dayshift 1, I never would have streamed this, you know? If this was the first half of this game, I never would have streamed this. If it was the latter half of this game, I might have streamed this. The ending of the good route and what we're about to start seeing was enough to intrigue me and invest me, you know? Like, it's very interesting. But Dayshift 3, mwah. Oh my god. And when I was talking about, there was a scene that was the scene that I saw because it was like one of the first things I saw for the game that made me be like, damn, I care. I just like it hit me. It wasn't the one scene in particular that was like the reason I cared, but it was the scene that really made me reflect on things and make me be like, holy shit, I love this franchise is coming up. It's the scene I showed Fours to hype up Dayshift and get him invested and like vote for it, you know? I was expecting. Oh, hey, Dave.
Why, hello there, old sport.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could join me, old sport. We're ready to execute the final step of Odyssey and the anti-3-step plan. See, these 3 steps were decided by me in a motel in Reno, Nevada. The 3 steps most likely to shut down Freddy fast and this forever. Step 1 was slaughtering a fuck ton of toddlers. Step 2 was eating kebabs and tampering with the robots. Sorry, old sport. I never told you about the kebabs.
I'll be honest. I'm hurt, Dave.
I know, old sport. I know. I truly am a rancid sack of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, this last step, oh boy. If old Henry was around to see what I have cooked up. Now then, old sport. We're going to the safe room. I nicked the keys from Tony. Let's go tamper with some shit. Here we are, old sport. Now, I'm going to tell you the last step of my handy three-step plan. Essentially, my plan is this. You see the spring Freddy suit over there, laying in the corner like a non-tax-paying parasite.
Yes, I can see my suit over there.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on my plan now. Basically, imagine how fucking cool it'll be if that suit went off during the show tomorrow. That's right, old sport. There's gonna be a fucking show tomorrow, and don't expect the employees to wear those fucking suits. What if we rigged the suit to go off with somebody inside?
But that's my suit.
What if it wasn't though, old sport?
But it is?
What if we turned up late tomorrow, old sport? Only make Jimbo, the janitor, wear that suit.
But
I'm basically proposing that we grease up every springboard in the suit. Or better yet, jam the suit full of silly puppy. I think that'd be great banter, you know.
oh, come on. Not Jimbo.
It has to be somebody, old sport.
No.
Better him than us. We could stay back here while you stuff the suit full of silly puppy. I could crack open a few beers, talk about Fred Russ and stripper faxes. What do you say, old sport?
Yeah, but Scion, that's a part of his janitorial charm. It's Jimbo, Scion. But I won't be part of Jimbo's death. Oh, damn, it's maybe janitor. I like how the default top option is I will not be a part of Jimbo's death. oh, horrible.
On that, old sport. I've never gotten to kill a janitor before.
Actually, you have. I was there.
Oh, I have. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Well then, old sport. You get drinking. I'll go rob a convenience store. I'll come back with beers, I swear.
You came back with the fucking kebabs last time, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna trust his ass for this. Several hours later... He's still not back? Oh.
I'm back, old sport.
Why did that take several
How's it
hours?
ringing? Coming along.
Fine overall. A lot of putty in the suit now.
Yeah, I should hope so, old sport. I may have shot a man. I also got the beers, old sport.
Oh, dude, the fucking delivery is new. I may have shot a man. I also got the beers. Should I be drinking while messing with spring locks?
You want one or not?
Yeah, give me a beer. Ooh.
Hell yeah. Crack open a cold
Crack
one, old
open a
sport.
cold one.
You wouldn't have known Henry, would you have, old sport?
No, never met the guy.
Not surprising. He's been dead for a good few years now. He helped me run Fred Bear's family diner. Back when I went by the name William Afton, I ran the diner and killed kids there. And we killed kids at Freddy's to make sure our competitors never overtook us. He was a pink to my purple. If both restaurants had deaths and scandals, they could not succeed us and bite us out. Henry and I made a game out of it. We both tried to outmake each other. What? Henry tragically met us maker years ago. Freddy's bought us out and bought the Fred Bear character. Okay, that's why I'm getting this place shut down. They destroyed my dream, so I'm destroying theirs. I changed my name today, and I took Henry's last name, Miller. What about you, old sport? Is your name really old sport?
Nope. My name isn't even Jeremith Stognoff.
I swear to God, you crack me up, old sport. You're a real funny bastard, you know that? Killing kids and different faxes. Good times. Once we're done here, we can go to Vegas. You and me. Orange Man and Machine Man. Inseparable. There'll be stripper faxes, as far as the eye can see.
I'm looking forward to that day, Dave. Many hours of stuffing Silly Putty into a suit later. Boo.
Anyways, moving on from
What do you mean,
social
boo?
commentary, I'm thought the military-
Stop making a bitch, boy. Fuck you. Wait. What were we just talking about?
I can't remember. Military robots, I guess. So, suit coming along well.
Fine. Optimal putty content.
Good shit.
Alright, there you go. Are you happy, son?
Why don't you go home and get some sleep? Make sure you show up late tomorrow. I know I'll be. What? Make sure to come in. You wouldn't want to miss the show. For now, I'll see you later. Goodbye, old sport.
That was rude. You didn't need that. Are you happy now, son? I picked the funny option. Today you stayed back to speak to Dave in the safe room. He asked you to rig a suit to fail tomorrow by stuffing it full of Silly Putty. You agreed to do it and stayed back with him, stuffing the suit full of Silly Putty. Dave opened up to you about Fredbear's Family Diner and Henry. Little does he know that you're more familiar with the both of those than he's aware of. The suit is rigged to go off during the show tomorrow. So it'll be quite a show. Say goodbye to Dave and leave. Tomorrow's another day. I will say, to defend it, we were talking about Fredbear's and Henry. Like, that dialogue, oh my fucking god, Nightman section, great. Dayman, yeah, dude. Dayman. Oh, look, there they go, it's crazy. They're done for the day. Isn't that cute? That's cute. I gotta go be the fucking Nightman. But no, best part of the game. Yeah, no, honestly. I don't want to, obviously spoil anything, but you remembered the night cutscene from the Good Route. You know damn well what happened to Jack when it came to Fredbear's. You were there for that. You know that if there's a time to be a little more serious, it'd be that one. That's kind of why, And it's a consistent theme throughout this entire game. Whenever you
I've been expecting you.
Whenever you have a dialogue option, usually gives you one serious and one funny option, even in scenes that it shouldn't, Like, the scene that I'm gonna be talking about later, which it still hasn't happened yet, is a very serious scene. One of the dialogue options is serious, and the other one is like a very tonally inconsistent shitpost. Which is, the game, and I'm not picking any of them, because I hate them.
The ruler of light. The master
Just don't read the dialogue options.
For everyone. I once was a bear
I'm the
robot,
day
but
man.
now I'm a man.
The day.
I am.
This whole game has been a shitpost, yeah.
Whatever.
But at least the tone is trying to be maintained, and I do not like... That's where I'm drawing the line, I don't like tonally inconsistent. Like, unless it is explicitly the joke, where one character is really serious and the other character is taking it the exact opposite, and the joke is the fact that the serious character keeps taking it serious, fine, but that's not the point of that scene. Fucking Green Day, god damn it. Did I just not heal? What the fuck? Heal. Thank you. Heal my ass. I'm dying. Da 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 da. Cast a dark spell on the Dayman. Yeah, no, I did too. I liked it. I just, to be fair, I do still have a bit of Green Day going down. But again, I listen to absolutely everything,
No.
I actually went through a few, because I used to have an MP3 player. This is what was the thing that people had back in those days. I went back through and hell, I still have to, but I was adding all of my old music to like more applicable sources by going through my old MP3 player and making just like a hyper music playlist of just all of the shit I like, you know? Like the MP3 player I have has like 2,000 songs on it, and that's back only when I was like halfway through high school. Fucking Christ, I don't know how I found some of those songs. I went back to look up some of those songs, see if I could re-download them because I'd lost them to time. Either the video was gone, or after like 9 or 10 years, they have like 300 views. I have no fucking idea how I found some of the songs that I found, but goddamn, half of them are still bangers. Holy shit, my young me had taste. Going back to the old songs, I'm like, damn, this is cringe, as I'm like violently rocking along, being like, yeah, this is terrible. Oh, this is desolate. Bye now. Home sweet home. It's very late. It's time for you to get some shut-eye, I reckon. Look, waiter. Literally everything you just listened to, I have on my MP3 player. Plus a whole lot more. I didn't even read that, fucking shit. Good night, Jeremy Stognov. Yeah, that too. No, you're not done yet. Oh, I went so much worse. Literally, if you can think of a genre of music, I had it on that fucking MP3 player. Unless it's some, like, deep cut, like, opera. I even had some classical songs in that bitch. I had fucking everything. Good morning, Jeremy Stognov. Ah, isn't it a grand afternoon? You're already almost 2 hours late for work. Even to this day, a lot of what I listen to music-wise isn't stuff that would be on, like... Yes, Scion. I still do, Scion. That's the power level. You think I wasn't listening to fucking Creeper back in the day? And to this day, that hasn't stopped. You fool. No, but a lot of my music isn't typically related to like a band or like a genre. And in fact, it's a lot of the time not even songs that you could find on like Spotify or what other platform, SoundCloud, shit like that. I literally just go on fucking like tangents on YouTube, just finding song after song after song after song, and most of my MP3 player, by the end of it, was composed of like independent creators. Video game music, independent creators, a few large bands that I have like their entire fucking discography for some fucking reason, and just like a bunch of really deep cut shit. Like one of my all-time favorite music creators, yes, we're going on this rant right now in the middle of the game, was a dude called The Hair Kid. The dude had like 1,000 views across all of his videos, except for the one song that hit it big, had like 100,000, something like that. Like just standard, like big blowout song. I fucking followed that dude aggressively. I went to his SoundCloud to hear songs, went to his YouTube channel, and that man's lost media. He's deleted his entire YouTube channel and rebranded it. And it's something completely different genre-wise, because I think it's his wife is now running it, because they're both music composers and they make different genres of music. There are some songs from back there that I still have. They're gone, lost to time, and they're still some of my favorite. They're electro hop, and that's a really fucking neat genre of music that I don't fucking know what it sounds like. He literally calls it that in the middle of the song, and it's good, and I like it. But there's a bunch of songs that I couldn't get because they were on, like, SoundCloud for like a month, and I could never figure out how to get them because I was dumb and in middle school. In high school. I was also dumb in high school. Okay, let's be honest here. But, aw, I'm sad now. I want to listen to more Hair Kid. Alright. Oh, how the fuck are you, Aubergine?
Oh, please, old sport. Aubergine was my father. Call me Big Dick Baby.
I'm categorically not doing that. It's almost 2 p.m., man.
It sure is old sport. I wouldn't be surprised if phonies called you 9 times today.
My phone says that I have 90 missed calls.
Suck hack, old Sport.
Tom Keck.
The show should have already started by now. It's time to show these mugs of work.
See, I told you, the Dave route's way less serious, and so, like, the tone of the fucking playthrough, like, maintains all the way through,
I'll meet you at
you know?
work. Old Sport. In the
Because you dudes don't give a shit. Whereas in the phone guy route, they take it a bit more seriously, you know, because they're trying to, like, stop that. Like, oh, this is a bit... Okay. That's just an eggplant.
Old Sport. I regret to inform you that I have not in fact sent you hot off the press stamp named May. I have sent you a picture of my father. Sorry about that, Old Sport. I understand that this may be traumatizing for you.
My insides are on fire.
I'm gonna sneak into work and destroy the camera footage, Old Sport. In case Phony tries to show it to the police later. I'll meet you later in the safe room. Au revoir, babe.
Huh. Dave is a fucking delinquent. A hooligan? Time to go to work. I thought there was going to be more. Like, I would not have used that connotation. I thought it was going to be like, he's a fucking bad egg, a hooligan, a delinquent. But they just ended after 2, and I'm like, okay. You arrive to work late. Hours later, it's now 3 p.m. Time to start your day. Top Keck, Old Sport. Employee, you're 3 hours late. What's the meaning of this? Business to deal with. You're having a lie-in, weren't you? Yes. Gosh darn it, employee. Lucky for you, I got Jimbo to wear your suit. Actually, come to think of it, I don't see Dave around here either today. Want to see the janitor dance. He's over there in party room 2. God, he's beautiful, isn't he? That's us, in normal.
Mr. Clarkon, look at me. I'm the golden bear now. Are you proud, father?
Jimbo, why aren't you dancing?
This suit feels slightly sticky. Is it safe to dance in this thing?
Oh wait.
Yes, yes. Dance to your heart's content.
Okay, here I go. Bleeding, bleeding, pain, vast discomfort, pain, vast discomfort. Oh god, this isn't comfortable at all.
Calm down, everyone. Jimbo just had a bit of a fall. He'll be perfectly fine.
Jimbo will not be fine, lads.
Everyone, leave the restaurant in an orderly line. Except you, employee. Please, come with me. But I don't want to do that right now. Well, here we are. Employee, let me tell you something. I'm a very good boss. I run this place every single day. I can usually see through bullshit quite easily. From the moment you got here, every damn thing that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. You lured off kids and killed them with Dave. You tampered with the robots and lied to me several times. I'm pretty certain you even had something to do with that suit going off during the show. That certainly explain why you arrived so late today. You didn't want to wear the suit. You rigged it to go off. Why, I never. Me, a murderer. Let me tell you something, employee. I can see right through Dave. Everyone can. The guy's transparent. He screams fake. Old sport this and old sport that. I mean, come on! Who says old sport? He's artificial. And I can see that a mile away. But you've killed, tampered, lied, and stolen. And the best part, you've destroyed every lick of evidence. All the camera footage from this week is missing. I know you or Dave stole it just before the show. There isn't a damn thing that I can show to the police. You're cunning. In a way that I've never seen before. Employee, I've got to hand it to you. It takes the truth to fool me. Or close to it. And you've played me for a goddamn fool. You're a wolf, employee. A suited predator. A wolf in sheep's clothing. I get it. I get it. I'm a monster. I don't get you, employee. You overslept this morning, but I don't get how you can even sleep at all. Are you a father, employee? No, I'm not a father. Well, I am. I'm gonna let you in on something that you haven't considered. It's Christmas in a month. Did you know that? Well, yeah, of course I knew that. Well, picture something that you haven't considered. 10 parents are gonna wake up on Christmas morning this year. They're gonna walk downstairs to their living rooms. And you know what they're gonna see? Unopened presents under their Christmas trees. Those presents will never be opened. Those presents will never be touched. That's where they'll stay. Under the Christmas tree. Stagnant and untouched. Those presents will remain still and dead. Doesn't that sound familiar? Fine. Fine, I get it. No. I don't think you do. Unlike you, employee, I had to meet those 10 parents. I had to look them in the eyes and lie to them. I had to tell them that there's still hope, that their kids can be found. I had to resist the urge to tell them to look inside the robots so they could see their kids again one last time. That's right. Don't play me for a fool. I can smell them, employee. They're rotting, and I can smell them. Come on, phony. Cut to the chase. Mr. Coffin, don't you ever call me anything else. Ever again. We most certainly aren't friends, employee. Did you ever find out what those 5 children's names were? I did. I've been hearing those names nonstop for the last 3 days. Those parents know what happened to their kids. There's been 2 funerals so far. I attended both of them. They lowered empty caskets into the ground. You and Dave didn't even leave anything for them to bury. You murdered small children, employee. Do you think they're even old enough to understand what you were doing to them? I hope not. I can't believe you've been sleeping. I haven't slept all week. Employee. I need to know. Please, be honest with me. For once in your life, do you feel any remorse for what you've done? Any at all? Even a twinge of regret? I do. I do feel remorse. You're lying. You don't feel any remorse. I see the truth now, employee. I can see what you are. You're soulless. I can see that in your eyes. We all can. You aren't even human. I do have a soul. Oh. Spare me the theater, employee. I can see through that concealer. We all can. You have scars. Deep, deep scars. Scars from an accident that nobody in their right mind could survive. You look like you're decomposing. Whatever you aren't human. Perhaps you once were, but you're certainly not now. Oh, and before I forget, you're fired. I'm done with you. Never come back. Now, get the fuck out of my office. That was the scene I was talking about. God damn.
Old sport. What's on?
I could.
What's with that orange? Grab me what going on.
Oh. That was good. I don't like context with it. I don't. Oh, man. Oh, it's so fucking good, dude. Oh, it's so fucking good. Because it's that immediate tonal shift from haha funny partying with Dave to, do you know what you've done, employee? That was the very first scene of this game that I saw, pretty much. Like, the very first time I saw this game was a playthrough in, like, Super Evil route. And that is the first, like, serious moment in the game. Oh. It's so fucking good. But yeah, some of the dialogue options are not exactly, that you can pick are fucked. One of them was literally, oh, boo-hoo, I'm chaotic evil. Like, that is such a fucking bad answer. I was trying my best to pick, like, the serious answers, and I wasn't perfect, but fucking A. Some of the answers are so bad. Oh. And the fact that Phone Guy blows through everything you say for the most part. He does say different things depending, but his fucking breakdown of you as a character stays the same, but goddamn. No, see, that's the thing, Scion. Like, if AI was just the Oda and Mizuki route, that'd be fucking amazing. And I can absolutely say that if I ever had someone playing AI, I'd say do those two routes. Because they are genuinely some of the best narrative in gaming. I can separate them from the rest of the package, you know? Like, are they good enough to warrant the rest of the game? That really depends from person to person, but if someone would be willing to go through with it, I would recommend them the game just for that. This scene was the scene that made me start considering wanting to stream this game. But I wanted to see Dayshift 3 first, just to make sure, like, you know, it stuck the landing. I wanted to make sure. But that scene was the scene that's like, is it worth it to go through the rest of the game? And that's a yes from me. And we're not even done yet. Bone Man fired me. He's done with me.
Oh, isn't that right? I don't like that old sport. Not one bit. This is his fault, old sport. I think it's time. Look, this is
Dayshift 3 is way more sober. Dayshift 3 does have comedy, but it's sober all the way through, you know? Like, it's comedy layered underneath soberness. Like, there's never a moment that's like, haha, it's so, unless you get like a bad ending, obviously. Like, there are some like full hog joke endings, but like, if you go one of the two main routes in Dayshift 3, it's sober all the way through. God, Dayshift 3 is fucking, and that's why I say Dayshift 3 is better. The comedy in this game isn't quite as good, because Dayshift 3 is just less funny, just all the way through, because there's less jokes. Like, it's less like extensive in that regard, but I can appreciate the soberness for this, you know? Like, that fucking breakdown that Phone Guy has might be my favorite scene in the fucking series. It's so good. Holy shit. Oh, that tonal fucking whiplash as you get the actual gratification and realization of what your actions have done, because you're viewing your actions through the lens of yourself and Dave. So getting that, like, outsider's perspective, oh, it's something the first game never had.
What? It seems that this is bothering you. Oh, sport. We've had some real misadventures together. We've killed shit, tampered with shit, stolen shit. We've fucked up a lot of shit, old sport.
And that's actually another thing too. They do talk about it a bit in some of like the I think it was one of the things that was like revealed through like it's like context clues for it, but they like outright confirmed it in like an interview, is the fact that because these are different Phone Guys, like obviously the one in Colorado and the one in this game, Dayshift 1, Dayshift 2, they're different people. This one's a more lenient boss. That's why in the first game he just fires you straight up outright. He doesn't give a shit. But in this game, he does, you know? Like, this guy cares a bit more. He'll give you warnings, try to actually help you, things like that. That's what kind of makes that more of a breakdown a little bit more warranted, and why it didn't happen in the first game, also because the first game's a little bit worse. Because this dude cares. He's genuinely trying to help people, you know? And we'll get more of that, because remember, once we're done with this, I'm going to show off the true ending, because there's more context to be gained, but we're not done yet. Murdered some kids, man. That ain't petty.
For me, it's pretty petty. I say that we have one last grand performance. We're gonna pull one last stunt. We can go down with a bang, and the cannon will be aimed at Phone's face.
But what about Vegas?
Worry not, old sport. Vegas will still be there when we're done here. Now, let me fill you in. Basically, remember what we did in Colorado?
No. He wasn't saying that he had remorse. He was saying, because Dave said, oh, we've done some petty crimes, and he's like, well, we just killed a bunch of kids. That doesn't seem petty. No, he wasn't saying that it was like, the context is removed because I'm making the dialogue go too slow. No, not especially, no.
I tampered with the robots. I rigged up bread and fought for it and knocked shit over and wreak havoc.
I remember that place burned down.
Right, old sport. Glad your brain isn't spaghetti now, after all that shit. Just between the two of us, I have big fucking plans, man. What if history was to repeat itself? We could rig a different robot this time.
By the way, this dude's, like, semi-canonical name is Old Sport, by the way. Whenever people are talking about the protagonist of the game, they call him Old Sport.
They're sitting in the parts and service room. Let's go give them a visit. Here we are, old sport. Behold, the salt of the earth, the cream of the crop. As you can see, I picked the two optimum choices. Baboon Child and the moldy facts. No other robots would cut it this time. Oh no. We're going all out, old sport. I calculated some shit and determined that these are the two robots most likely to traumatize Phone Face. It's time, old sport. Years from now, they're gonna remember this shitfest as the bite of 87.
I get it. I get the joke.
This point, I'll let you choose which one of these assholes I beautify. Keep in mind, I only have the time to get one robot done for tomorrow. Go ahead, old sport. Choose one.
So this is what normally I'd let you pick, but I'll just say outright. Picking Foxy gets you a different ending. BB is the true ending, but Foxy gets you like a set ending. I think it's called like the fairly evil ending. Picking BB though gets you two different endings. The normal evil ending is called like the radical ending. It's literally meant to be the sequel to the gnarly ending. Is picking BB. But going through the true evil route and picking off from the gnarly ending, you have to pick BB. They have the exact same requirements for activation. However, if you pick gnarly, you always get the like bigger ending, you know? Because the radical ending will end and then you just go to Vegas and it's like, hey, it's the same ending as the first game. Ah. And then this one is, it's actually a little more fucked up, but you know, because he actually picked these two characters because it's Foxy, that's his favorite character, and Balloon Boy, who is his least favorite character. That's why he picked these two, because it didn't actually, I don't know where we get the, I think everyone fucking hates Balloon Boy. Everyone fucking hates this little bastard. But you specifically need Balloon Boy.
An excellent choice. Hates this character, old sport.
Yeah, there you go. See what I mean? He fucking hates this guy. I actually like Balloon Boy.
Jesus. And I thought I was a psycho.
Come on, man. It's not that bad.
I'll get working on the robot as soon as you leave, old sport. I think we're all set. If you'd like to ask me something before you go, now's the time.
Ooh, more dialogue. Are we still going to Vegas, Papa?
You bet your ass we are. Sportsy. Tomorrow night, we're gonna gonna be up to our asses in blackjack and hooker.
Oh, fuck yeah, my guy. Tell me more about Henry.
Oh, he was a really swell guy. He helped me out after the company bought Fred Bear's family diner. Killed a lot of kids to keep us in the black. Let me tell you, he was an artist. You should have seen the stunts that the son of a bitch pulled. Ever hear of the Freddy's blow-up urinal incident? 17 fucking people ended up hospitalized in the aftermath. Henry is the reason the company had to start putting cameras in the bathroom. Let me tell you, if I not listen to your solace, he's devil incarnate. What? I'll end this conversation here. After all, it's rude to talk about someone who's listening.
Tell me about the diner. Who worked there?
Oh, not that many people. Before Freddy's bought it, Henry and I worked the day shift. We had a kid named Ronaldo. Pretty sure he got a job at Freddy's after Fred Bear's closed down. Pretty good chef. Knew how to use human meat effectively. We also had night guard, but I don't remember a lot about him. He had a mustache, if I recall correctly. He got stuffed into one of our spare suits, I think. Henry told me that he walked on a guy dying in one of the suits, right in front of him. He didn't even put the poor bastard out of his misery. He just left and let the poor fucker rot away by himself, in the bloodied suit. Unable to even move, let alone scream out for help. I tell you, even by my standards, Henry was one cruel fucker.
How do you feel about Freddy's Horror Attraction? Or how do you feel about a Freddy's Horror Attraction?
I'm gonna be honest, old sport. If I end up as an exhibit in a horror attraction, as a rotting corpse, stuck in a green bunny costume, I must be real pissed.
Man, that seems very specific of an answer. Luckily that's it. Oh man, very strange. But, yeah, so, one of the things that is a bit more interesting of the difference in the fucking lore is Henry is very clearly not a good person in this game. If it wasn't exactly apparent.
Yes.
Times are a-changing. Times are a-changing.
We have a big day ahead of us, and I don't want you to miss a second of it. Goodbye, old sport. For now, I bid you adieu.
Oh, he just didn't. He just butchered that. Oh, God.
I love you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thanks for all of the help. See you at the party, old sport.
Let's have some fun. So it's actually pretty interesting. If you pick the Foxy route, this next scene, once we wake up, will actually take place from Phone Guy's perspective. The only difference will be that you'll see the cutscene from his angle before you show up, whereas we'll see it from our perspective in this timeline. You arrived to work 3 hours late today. Your night of rigging paid off quite well, and Dave's cunning plan came to fruition. You and Dave murdered Jimbo, the janitor, with a Springlock suit. Shortly after, Scott cut the bullshit and told you what he really thought of you. He fired you and told you to never return. However, Dave reached his hand out to you earlier and offered to help you get revenge. Dave let you choose between Balloon Boy and Foxy, knowing that those two robots had the potential to traumatize Phone Guy. You chose BB, and now Dave is working on that robot for the party tomorrow. Even though you were fired and told to never come back, you still plan to. You always come back, don't you? 10 innocent children and a janitor. Was it worth it? You don't seem to regret a single moment of what you've done. The ends justify the means. Please step back. Jeremy Stognov, you're a little too close for my liking. You're making me nervous now. You know, what Phone Guy said to you earlier wasn't too far off. You do sort of have that corpse look going on. As if you're rotten both on the outside and on the inside. Have an inside. Either way, what's done is done. I hope you're happy with the world you've created. Tomorrow is yet another day. See you at the party. You're just a downer, Zion. Ah, jeez. Wakey wakey, Jeremy Stognoff. It's time to get ready for work. You have zany antics to pull off with Dave today. Knowing Dave, he'll probably call you any second now. Yep. Any second now. Oh, God.
Why, hello there, old sport.
Are you okay, Dave? Oh, God, Dave's in my bedroom.
Don't be shy, old sport. This is far from the first time I've seen you in bedroom.
Christ.
Let's go back to the beginning.
What the actual fuck?
I'm here to come pick you up, old sport. We have such big plans for today. I hope you're ready to have some fun. Sportsy.
You seem slightly off, Dave.
Don't worry, Sportsy. We're almost at the end of our journey now. This is our last big huddle. The question is, are you ready to jump?
We're gonna destroy that insolent phone.
Good. First item on the agenda. Let's have some pre-honeymoon fun. Take out your phone. Well, what are you waiting for, old sport? Whip it out.
That's what she said. Dave? Are you okay? You're staring, Dave.
Sorry, old sport. It's been a while since I slept. I'm just so fucking excited.
Have you been eating, Dave?
Who has time to eat in these busy times? Go on, old sport. Take your phone out. Good going. Elderly again, old sport.
What? What? Christ.
I've always wanted to do this. Type in the numbers and call it out.
You also get an ending if you get this wrong.
5. 5. 5. 1. 9.
Oh, shit. There's a 0 at the bottom.
4.
Fuck. Damn.
9.
Oh, 9. There we go.
8.
This phone number is 555-1987. It's the current year.
Shush, it's ringing.
If you get it wrong too many times, he gets utterly pissed at you, and apparently... Shut the fuck up, Purple Man. If you fuck up too many times, he gets pissed and kills you by shoving a eggplant up your urethra.
Hello, is this Scott Cotton?
Yes, it's me. Oh, okay. Is that you, Dave? Why did you call my phone head? See, this is what I was talking about. If you had picked Foxy, you see how we're playing is, you know, old sport, hanging out with Jack, or, Dave, what the fuck? Hanging out with fucking Dave in, what Jack? Hanging out with fucking Dave in the room. In the other timeline, if you picked Foxy, you are phone guy, and you're going through the start of the day with him. And then, you know, you get this phone call as like the halfway point.
I need to ask you a question, Scott.
Where are you? Why aren't you in work, Dave? You're late for work, employee. Okay. What's the question?
At Freddy's, do you have children inside your robots?
What?
Oh,
what?
You do? Well then, you'd better let them down.
Shut the fuck up, Dave. Dave, I swear to gosh and golly gee, you don't come to work right now, I'm gonna...
Was. See you later, broski.
Dave, don't you dare hang up that phone, or I'll grab your schmecked weapon and tear it off till you...
That was fun, old sport. We should go to work and show ourselves. It's time to show Phony what true horror is.
First, have a shower, you fucking zombie.
Yeah, fine. I'ma look as fresh as a market plum, old sport. I use your shower, old sport. Go to work and go terrorize Phony. I'll follow you over after I'm done my shower.
Shower's at the end of the hall, on the left.
I know where your shower is. Sports. I used your shower before.
Oh, great. Thanks for that. Christ.
I'll go shower now.
I'll see you at work then.
See you then, Sportsy.
You've arrived at Freddy's. Time to have some fun. Ah, Freddy Fazbender's, your former workplace and a breeding ground for child murderers. Freddy Fazbender's, home of the Whopper. Oh, wait, no, that isn't right. Shit, yeah, that's Candy's. Fuck this, I'm just fine, Matt.
Oh, hey there. Orange guy.
Hey, Matt. What's up, my dearest virgin?
What are you doing here? Didn't Mr. Cotham fire you yesterday for killing like 16 kids or whatever?
That's my affair, Matthew. I'm referred to as Matthew as fuck. It's my affair, Matthew.
Sure. Mr. Cotham told us that if you appeared today, that we have to tell him.
You gonna snitch on me, Matt?
No way, man. I ain't no rat.
Yeah. Hood. Goodbye, Matthew. It's so weird.
See y'all later, scary orange man.
Yeah, he's a fucking true baller through the whole game. Matt is so fucking cool, dude. God, what a fuck is this guy with a creep? I may be a fucking psychopath, but that dude is a creepy motherfucker, if you ask me. God, he's so cool. This is the perfect place to confront the phone. It's time. Scott Cawthon, come out of the shadows. I'm here to finish what I've started. Get over here and end this, you coward. Jeremy Stognov, you came back. I told you to never come back here. Leave now, or prepare to experience a whole world of hurt. The ride ends here, Phony. Former employee. Just back away, okay? There's no need for... Oh, you were saying earlier, Scion? Now. Former employee, there's no need for violence. We just settle this with words. It's time. So that's how you want it, eh? Former employee, please, don't do this. Bam. How am I negotiating with a child murderer? Stand down! I can hit the talk button.
Oh, wait.
You don't have to do this, former employee. You don't have to fight me. Just calm down and lower your fists. I don't want... You aren't getting out of this beating, Phony. Wait, you willing to talk? Okay. Please, just leave. Come on. Fighting is incredibly overrated. Wouldn't you much rather play a nice game of Travel Scrabble? Let's call his phone head. Oh, fuck. What the? Phone guy's defense has been lowered to 0. Ah, you fool. Your phone's ringing. Violence. There's no point in this, former employee. Hurting me won't fix anything. Scott, you don't understand. I want to. Please, I'm begging you. Stop hurting me. Just back away. Nobody has to be any more hurt than they already are. Please. Not getting out of this with words. You're not even damaging me. You're just making me suffer. Oh, relax. I'm just having some fun, phony. You really are a monster. I can't save myself with words. I can't prevent this. Okay, okay. I've had enough of the violence. I'm not gonna fight you. I know that I can't fight you. I know what you are. I know that you'll keep coming back. I know that you'll outlive me, that you'll never stop. I know destiny when I stare it in the face, employee. I know that whether or not I run or attack you, one day you will step over my lifeless body without any hint of remorse. You are incapable of stopping. It's prolonging the inevitable. It's all fabricated, you know. Every detail of my life, my family, my job, it's just a safety net. Something to prevent me from tearing my own head off. I realize something. You want me to die far more than I want myself to be alive. Funny that. What is this? I can't bear this anymore. I can't bear being prey anymore. I can't bear being afraid anymore. You're gonna do it, so just get it over with. Kill me. I do it. I know that's what this is leading up to. Kill me now. I'm begging you. Go ahead. Just end it all. Right now. Get it over with. Strangle me. Shoot my head off. Snuff me out. Just want to see my Caroline again. Wait, who's Caroline?
Why, hello there, old sports.
No, no, no! Dave! Dave? Oh gosh, thank Foxy you're here.
It's me, phony.
I'm gonna level with you, Dave. This man, Jeremy Stognoff, total psycho. In fact, I shouldn't even call him a man. It implies that he's human.
I like old sport, phony. He's a swell guy.
Dave, please, cut the bullcrap.
Just say bullshit, Scott.
This guy's all kinds of screwed up. Dave, you murder kids for a living, but even you have a twinge of humanity inside of you. You have hopes and dreams. This creature, surely even you can see it, Dave. I'm right here, man. Doesn't have hopes and dreams. It thrives on death, destruction, and anarchy. It's a monster, Dave.
He's my monster, own face. And he's a damn fine monster at that. He's Kitty Strangler's version too.
He's hollow inside, Dave. Look at that soulless, empty grin. Dave, I'm warning you. It's only a matter of time before you're next. Please, don't do this. Get rid of him, for your sake.
I have made my mind up. Oh, and I'd love to keep chatting, but I think we're done here. I've distracted you awful long enough.
What do you mean by that, Dave?
Check party room 1. If you're quick, you might get one last glimpse of your son before he gets charmed.
Wait, no! God.
Come on, old sport. We're gonna want to see this.
Oh God, what the hell is that? What is that thing? What did you do to the balloon child? Why is it holding Mike Jr.?
Only since day one, you've been a right thorn in my side. Try not kill me, try not fire me, try not get rid of me, etc. Hell, I'm fairly certain that this whole party is a sting operation designed to capture me. I'm a big boy, Scott. Dad, I can't ache. What? Yesterday evening, you fired old sport.
What does that have to do with anything?
You hurt me. I'm mad. You kill me. I'm annoyed. What? Don't you dare ever lay a hand on my orange baby. Don't talk to me on my old sport ever again. BB, show Scott what we do with snitches around here.
Mike Jr., no! You realize how much frontal lobes cost? You scumbags! I can't scream, unfortunately.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah!
Sportsy. We fought his life up, yet again.
Yeah!
I'd consider this a job well done.
I had fun, Dave.
So, Vegas.
Vegas.
Let's go, old sport. Tomorrow is gonna be fucking legendary.
Enough. I've had enough of the both of you.
Say hello to what happens if you continue from the gnarly ending. Before everything ends just fine.
Who said that?
Stop. Stop right now.
Who the f-
It is I. The real Fred Bear.
Well, I'll be damned.
Surprised to see me, you orange monster?
That's no way to greet an old friend.
You are no friend of mine. You know why I am here, don't you?
Oh, I have a hunch.
You made a promise to me. You promised to save them. I gave you life. Don't you remember? Don't you care?
I died long ago. You made a mistake.
You're right. Showing you any mercy was a mistake. I regret giving you life. You were different. You went to Fred Bear's to find her. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember Fred Bear.
Wait, you worked at Fred Bear's, old sport. Who's she?
Afton.
Step aside. My quarrel isn't with you.
Step aside, Dave.
All right then, old sport. I'll be rooting for you in the sidelines.
You make Captain look like a joke, and he's a child murderer. You make Henry look like a joke. You know what he did to her, don't you? You could have saved them, like you promised.
Shut your mouth, Fred Bear. Shut your damn mouth. Eternal life isn't a blessing, Fred Bear. You have cursed me. I'm done with your rules, Fred Bear. Promises are made to be broken.
If I can give you life, I can certainly take it away.
I've been waiting for this a long time.
On guard, Orange Man. Don't worry, Orange Man. This is only going to hurt a lot.
I'm gonna tear your head off, Bear.
I'd like to see you try. You can't get out of this with words. You are beyond a doubt guilty.
You have nothing to say.
Take this, you bastard. Can't you see? You are the villain of this story. The universe is rutting against you. God is rutting against you.
I am God. to destroy Fredbear. Every child that died at my hands, you couldn't save any of them. They're dead, and you can't save them. You are a failure, Fredbear. Keep going. Every child that died at my hands, I killed them to lure you out. If you had faced me earlier, some of those kids would still be alive. You are a coward, Fredbear.
I failed them, Orange Man, and now I must pay for my failure. This was my fault. I couldn't even save one child. I couldn't even fix my biggest mistake. You!
You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Do you think they would have wanted this?
No. Of course they wouldn't have wanted this. But I do. Nothing of value was lost.
Wow, old sport. I know we killed a fuck ton of children together. What? I think you just killed the fucking concept of childhood.
So, Vegas?
Fine, old sport. Sure. Can I walk behind you? Oh.
Why do you ask, David?
Oh, I just don't want you to people die as well. So, let's go. Tomorrow is. Let's just get going, okay?
Well done. Well done indeed. You've really created a whole legacy out of spite, haven't you? I should have intervened. I didn't. Was this a passing fancy? Is this your legacy? Is this really you now? This is who I am now. This is my legacy. I know you'll never be able to put yourself back together, but must you cause such suffering? Wait a minute. Yes. Yeah. Must you cause such suffering? Very well. Enjoy your empire of dirt. You chose this. So there is some. Here, I'll just load a random save just to get the music to stop playing. Just fucking. So there is some context needed, obviously. Look at us now. Let us start a new game, shall we? Say awesome.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, welcome to the new and improved. Oh gosh, he's staring at me. You can hire me or what? Sorry, it froze up. It's just that stare of yours. It creeped me out slightly. But who knows? Maybe you've worked in one of these joints before. Maybe you have as much experience as you have. Please give me something to work with here. Worked at the Colorado location. Yeah. Police looking for you. Yeah. I need the money. Yeah. Okay. Sounds like you have a short memory. Weird, isn't it? Can't seem to remember much from before a few months ago. I blame having a phone for a head. Seem to know what you're doing. And grand reopening is tomorrow, you know? It's a trial day, yada yada. But I'll make him bust. So, would you like a small tour so you can see what we gotta do around here during your shift? No. Oh, okay. I'll bring us to the security office. We can do our business in there. Welcome to the security office. This is where our camera system is and where we'll spend most of the time here. When I'm not watching the workers like a hawk. You watch the cameras during my shift? Sure, if you want. Someone's gotta check them, right? What would I have from I don't know, man. Kill robots, toddlers, janitor, Jimbo. I had my spray at some point. Now that we're here in the office, we can start our job interview. What's your name? Looking good. For some reason, that name sends shivers down my spine. Any past crime-related activity? And medical issues? I have gout. Yeah. Seems you're in acceptable medical condition. Now, I'm gonna be honest, employee. You sort of terrify me, so I'm gonna stop lecturing you in case you decide to chop me up with a butcher's knife. So yes, for the rest of every playthrough, they pull a fucking Undertale. And so now your character's fucked up and creepy looking and everyone is like vaguely afraid of you. Every character in the game like reacts to the fact that you look strange, and I'm not gonna show them all off because I'd have to go through like I'd have to go through the entirety of day one just to show off everybody, and it's a big pain in the ass. The only one that's like notable is like, old sport, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you getting paid to look all soulless and creepy? Stuff like that. So I'll go over a little bit of the stuff. So, what the fuck was the ending there? Why was his dialogue like that? This game tried to do what the actual Five Nights at Freddy's does. So there was meant to be like a community effort figuring out a little bit of the lore, you know, trying to actually piece together. Because you've seen there's a lot of scenes that actually contextualize things differently and like translating that Shadow Doggo's dialogue. The important thing to note then is that because the game talked about how there was like the canon ending, you know? Like, even though I just loaded a save earlier, like all of your previous saves are now fucked, you know what I mean? If you go back through and do the evil ending again, Shadow Doggo will have different dialogue. The translation for his dialogue is, "This isn't the first time I've seen you like this. I cannot tell if you are lost or just too cruel to understand. Is this how you get your kicks? Is this how you feel powerful? Or are you trying to lure me out? I want to know why you keep doing this." You have the dialogue options of perhaps I'm trying to follow Henry or I refuse to put anything back together. Actually, there's 3 dialogue options. Perhaps I'm trying to follow Henry, I refuse to put anything back together, or I'm trying to put the pieces back together, I need a hint. Trying to follow Henry is, "You're a fool if you think you could ever kill your way to his doorstep. He is gone, I made sure of that. I'm going to ask outright. Was it me you were looking for, or are you searching for the other? Fuck off, G-Force drivers! Yeah. The other thing that is very noticeable is, you know how there was the dialogue for saying, you chose this? Because the big thing in this game, which is meant to be the big secret, what is our character's name? Because it is revealed somewhere. That was part of the big secret, is what is our character's name? And it is through, I believe, some of Shadow Doggo's translated dialogue. Like, if you say, I need to put the pieces back together, can you give me a hint? And he says to go find him during the nighttime segments. Our character does have a canonical name. And that name is required to get the true secret ending to this game. You have to name yourself your name, and there's a reason for that. The game even comments on it when you name yourself like that. Both accurately, like when you're normal, and when you're in spooky jump scare mode, like right now. Like if I went into a new game, he would be like, oh, yeah, you definitely fit. Whereas otherwise, it would be like, yeah, you sound like a, you know. But unfortunately, it is the final nail in Forza's theory. Our name is not Michael. Our name is Jack. The main character's name is Jack. And so, when you pick a new name and you pick your name as just Jack, phone guy will go, yeah, that sounds right. You do look like a Jack. And if you're in spooky mode, he says, oh, yeah, it really fits, doesn't it? You're like a spooky jack-o'-lantern on account of you being orange and all. Yes, that is part of the reason why he picked it, was that way it's a bit more common of a name. Because he wanted people to find the name out. But you notice they never said his name anywhere. But they have said multiple times that he's using a fake name. We have no idea what his name was the whole game through. Our main character's name is Jack. And so to get the most out of the true ending, that's what this save file is. It is open menu, Jack. And I went through this playthrough without being all fucked up and demony. It affects already existing playthroughs, but that's important. Because I am I'm on day 3 right now, going through the good route. You get no difference in dialogue when you're not named Jack compared to when you are named Jack. However, this point onward, we will start seeing some new content, and they will show off new content for 1, being named Jack, which will give you the full ending, and 2, doing the good ending after having started your legacy. The only other thing that changes that's really noticeable is, you know that dialogue that said at the end there is, you chose this, was when you got the true ending. If your name is Jack, it'll say, thank you for helping me create Jack. Will instead be the dialogue up there. But that's why Shadow Doggo is partially around. Like, that's one of the big unanswered questions in this game. And was one of the big, like, theorizing moments. Because this game did actually have a thriving community trying to figure out what everything meant, what everyone's relationships were together. Because, like I said, there's an entirely new set of cutscenes for when you're playing as Phone Guy. And he gives you different context. For, like, why isn't there police there when, Dave is setting up fucking Nightmare BB? It's because he says that he called the police, but they're a 4-hour drive away. Because the police stopped responding to his calls here. Great. So he has to wait for them to arrive until 4 p.m., which it isn't by the time that you've bitten down on his son. Though, there's a bunch of little things like that, as well as the nighttime cutscenes. Because if you notice, the first nighttime cutscene we got was Jack in the suit, and Fredbear, no, police have entered, this is broken. Fuck, you're right. At least they actually explain the fucking police not being there. Like, holy shit, AI can't even do that. Goddamn. But, what was I saying? Shit, So the nighttime cutscenes, those also change depending on which route you're on. Like the nighttime, the final night's nighttime cutscene in the good route is you in the suit, and it's Fredbear giving you life, and so your soulless body is able to escape from the suit. Whereas in the evil route, it's you in there asking Henry, because yes, that's who that pink man was. I'll just confirm that because it's pretty obvious. All of his fucking dialogue is in pink. Is him just laughing at you after you tell him to help you. So that's the full context of that scene. That's Jack's backstory. And that's also why you can actually say dialogue options saying, I worked back at Fredbear's, because that's when that was taking place. Was back, Jack died at the hands of Henry at the beginning of all of this shit. But before we go through, because we're literally like one scene away from all new content, and it's like full Serious Town, because we're on the good ending again. We have got good ending shit coming up. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then once I'm back, we'll see the ending. And then you can give your final thoughts. Because I haven't shown everything. There's a few little secrets that, like, you may say, oh, where did you get that information? It's something I just didn't show off, you know? You're kind of meant to fuck around and get as much information as you can. Like I said, this game really did have an active community of people trying to figure out what was going on. It was fully there. It's really neat for a fan game to have done the FNAF thing. It's the thing that the FNAF does. That's cool, but it's an entire layer of this game you'd never know now after the fact. Because you know how I read off like a fucking list of what Shadow Doggo said? That's because it's there now. Back in the day, no one had any fucking idea what he said, you know? That was a bit part of the big reveal. And like the dialogue of like, are you here trying to follow Henry? And he just says, you will never be able to kill to get to his doorstep. I made sure of that. Very ominous. What does it mean? Who knows? I'll be right back, though. It's fucking cool as shit that this game, like, actually has lore, and we just weren't a part of that community. Damn. I'll be right back real quick, though. Hello, hello, hello. So, one other thing I also thought to bring up. Shadow Doggo's dialogue throughout the game, there is translations for it, but a lot of it is kind of just hints towards bigger puzzle or just shit posts. One of them is in his fucked up text, he just says Borf. Very funny, because he's fucking with people. Big, like, secret seeker type investigations for the whole ass franchise and lore, and he just fucking translates dialogue and just says Borf. There's also something I don't know if I'll be able to show off because there's not like, so how do you decode his dialogue? Each dialogue is like fucked up and has multiple different ciphers, I do believe. I know one of them is like a Caesar cipher and you need to go through like 2 different steps to get it. And like each of his dialogue has like a different cipher. There's a bunch of steps to it. Like I said, this is after the fact and everyone's already translated the important stuff, but let me go see if I can find like, because not all of it is translated. Like not all of it is translated in a way that is like readable. So here's like 2016. One uses Caesar cipher with n set to 23. One of them is found by decoding a binary message and using an affine cipher with A set to 25 and B set to 22. Found with a Vignine cipher using aubergine as the passphrase. Found using Vignine cipher with a passphrase set to phone guy. One with an affine cipher, A to 25, B to 3. One with atbash, which I don't even know what that is. So, like, some of his dialogue is literally just the word aubergine. I can always see you. Imposter. They'll never forget your face, you know. This isn't a game. You cannot hide your sins from the Shadow Doggo. Like the one for the Vignine cipher with the passphrase phone guy, it just says mass-produced. And aubergine is, his name isn't Dave, but you already know that, don't you? The one that is translated from a binary message just says, don't mourn for me. Some of the other more generic ones that don't mean anything, it says the rat lives. All were at rest, but alas, new victims emerge. It is his turn now. Oh yeah, one time it just says Doggo. You have betrayed him, a crafty strangler you are. Prison is merely institutionalized karma. The city of sin. The city of sin. The city of sin, the city of vice. Perfect for 2 of the 3 colored men. That was a big fucking one that a bunch of people are like, who the fuck do they mean a third one? Because people were stupid and didn't put together the literal pink man on screen. But yeah, that's him. Yeah, they have been given life. Just a bunch of shit like that. Like, see what I mean? Like, they were all parts of, like, hints towards other things and shit like that. And they eventually found out Jack's name. So, yeah, again, this is the good ending. We're just before we've agreed to, rig Dave... Ow. To rig Dave's suit. Your journey's almost at an end, as is mine. So this is like when the route's fully serious mode. So, what do you mean by that? Nothing. Nothing suspicious at all. I'm gonna miss you, employee.
You know?
The end of this week, this place is being shut down indefinitely. Contract is being retired, meaning you'll never have to work at a Freddy's again. Your journey's coming to an end. Minutes ago, I just filled out your final report. What'd you put down? Rated your performance, putting down exceeded all expectations. Never shirked responsibility or made me regret hiring him.
Oh, wait.
Jack performed all actions admirably. In a lot of ways, he's the true face of Freddy Fazbender's Pizza. I'm gonna miss you, Jack. I'm gonna miss you too, sir. Please don't forget about me after I'm gone, employee. Us phone men only get 1 gig, and we're expected to pull it off without a hitch. If the restaurant we're running gets shut down, we tend not to get reused. Catch my drift. But that's a shame. I liked you. I liked you too, employee. It's a shame I have to return to the factory, but So did my predecessor back in Colorado. We all do, in the end. Anyway, I'm glad I got to spend my time here with you. Employee, I need to ask one last favor of you. It's a big one, and I won't... can't judge you for refusing. It's a favor. Come with me, employee. The safe room. So all this dialogue is the same. So he's just gonna ask us to do the suit, which we'll just get that going. Ask for something. We need to talk about the next part of the master plan. You're a part of it. I know the perfect way to stop Dave, employee. Understand if you have to refuse. I tried firing him, getting him arrested. Companies tried sending him to Vegas with a brick of cocaine, hoping he'd overdose. We even tried to crucify him at one point, but no matter, he comes back. He always comes back. Go on. There's one thing I haven't tried, and it's slightly malicious. If Dave can't help himself and keeps coming back, why not ensure that he won't ever leave again? Dave can't come back if he never leaves here. Implying, employee, every single time he's come back, there's a pattern. See, Dave has two vices here. Kidnapping children and wearing mascot costumes. We can use this to our advantage, though. He gets a job here, puts on a mascot costume, usually a yellow one, and then lures some kids off. This time, we're gonna be smarter than Dave. We're gonna set a trap. A spring trap, if you will. Are you saying? Yes, employee. It's the second part of my holly jolly 3-step plan. I call it Operation Spring Trap. Essentially, we're gonna trick Dave into using a spring suit rigged to kill him. Then, we'll seal him away forever. I just need someone to help rig it. I could risk it myself, but I might screw it up. Dave survived failures before. He's a slippery guy. But what if we greased up every single spring lock in his suit? He'd be mincemeat. It's brilliant, right? Heck, Dave. We've fed his habits. I'm just nagging kid strength. I need to ask you a favor. You're a suited performer. And you've been one for a long time. You know this damn suit's better than anyone. I want you to rig Dave's suit to fail on. Basically, by greasing up every spring lock, you get a maim the suit if you try to employ you. No, it's a tall order to fulfill, but... It's also why I just set all this up ahead of time. Except. So, I never actually said this. The other way to get the N ending, as that ending was called, is to pick every single purple option. Just all of them. I've never done it myself, so I can't vouch for the validity, but if you pick every single purple option in story dialogue, you should get an ending, even if you don't continue from gnarly. Except. That's great. Employee made the right choice. You can finally make Freddy's new again. That's what we gotta do. It does feel rather scummy doing this. Just by means, employee. I'm gonna stay back and talk with you while we work on the suit. This. Phone guy's conversation with you, where you get like a lot of the deeper lore about this. Several hours later. This. The dialogue in here changes. How's the suit coming along, employee? Fine. I'm actually a trained technician. Huh. Must be coming in handy right now. Spring locks are complicated stuff. You know what spring lock failure actually feels like? Do you? This dialogue was here before, but if you pick it, he just says, no, I don't know anything about it. You know, stuff like that. But naming ourselves Jack changes this and gives you more options later. Do you? It's odd. My memory's a little funked up, but I have a memory more vivid than any other. It was 1978, I think. I was going to work at a Freddy Fazbear's location, one in Colorado. I remember speaking to my wife that morning. She called me Peter. The weirdest thing is that it wasn't my wife. It was another woman. I looked in the mirror. I remember my face, fleshy. My head wasn't a phone for some reason. I came into work and greeted my boss. He had a phone for a head like I do. It was slightly different, though. A different red photo-rotary phone. That day, I was wearing a suit. It was some kind of awful rat suit. I was inside it. I wasn't the only performer, though. There was another man. He seemed to exude pink. He was wearing a matching golden bear suit, Golden Freddy. I remember dancing in front of some kittens. They were loving it, but out of the corner of my eye, I could see him. The pink man. He was leading the children back to the safe room, where no customer should ever go. I ran over to him and told him to stop, that no customer should ever go inside. Last thing I remember is the man in the bear suit nudging my side. I heard a loud click. Spring locks and jagged metal penetrated my flesh from every angle. I tried to scream, but my vocal cords were severed. I remembered the tapes. I needed to get to the safe room. I almost made it. I even somehow made it to the door. The door was locked, though. He lured the kids inside the room and locked me out. Nobody ever noticed, since there was so much screaming around me.
These things happen sometimes.
I drifted in and out of consciousness. I remember the suited man with the phone head speaking to somebody about sending me away. Still inside the suit. It's some factory owned by the company, where they were going to turn me into something useful. The memory course must be screwy to make me think I went through that. This. Did you say your name was Peter? In that weird memory, yeah. What do you ask? I used to know Peter. Oh, I see. Any relation? Yeah. Oh. Sorry for your loss, employee. Really am. You have no idea. So, employee, you have a family waiting for you at home? I used to have 2 siblings. Long ago. And they... I'm really sorry to hear that, employee. I actually have a family, believe it or not. I swear they're the only thing that gets me through the day, knowing that I'll get to see them again. My family. Would you like to see a picture of them? Sure, lay it on me. What do you think, employee? Aren't we such a happy family? Tony, something's off in that photo. What? What are you talking about? That ain't you. That's the Colorado phone guy. Please. This is all I have. Please don't take this away from me. I'm sorry. It's a lovely photo. Sure.
So,
how's the suit coming along? I think the suit's just about done. That's great, employee. You've done more for me than I could ever have thought possible. I really appreciate it, employee. Go home and get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow, Jack. Today was a quiet enough day. Saved the kids yesterday. I work with the puppet man to make sure the kids get to see their happiest day. They're ready to ascend. The phone guy asks you to rig the spring body suit to fail with Dave inside. You agree to help him and rigged it to fail with Dave inside. You say goodbye to the phone and leave. He hugs you on the way out. Tomorrow's another day. No, fuck, please. No. God damn it. I gotta be the day, man, Scion. It's the best content. Fuck. You can actually see, this is the Bread Bear arcade cabinet, and it's presumed that this is the Happiest Day arcade cabinet. Ain't that neat? Bread Bear! So, some of the dialogue won't change as we go along, but some of it will. So we're gonna have to go through the whole, like, Springtrap fight, the whole, fucking real Fredbear shit. We're gonna have to go through all that again. But, now we know about Phone Guy, which we didn't before, you know?
I've been expecting you.
I'm not...
Because, like, remember, this is the culmination of, like, the community's efforts to, like, get Jack's name. Everything we're seeing here from this point that's, like, new is, like, the reward. Because people liked Phone Guy, but it was always confusing, like, why the fuck does he have a phone for a head? Why is he like a machine, you know? And, like, Dave outright says, no, they're not human. They're not real people. But his story doesn't really make sense for that to be the case, you know? Finally, some good content. There's also some more things we'll be able to infer that I'll just outright confirm because it's some of the stuff that the squadron of theorizers had pieced together. I don't know if we're ever gonna learn Jack's last name. He's Jack. Also, another fun thing that a lot of people probably wouldn't know. Dave Miller is actually the fake name that William Afton uses in the fucking Silver Eyes novels. I never knew that because I didn't read the fucking FNAF books, but apparently they did that for a reason. But in this game, he's taking Henry's last name, and someone named David Jones, or Dave Jones, we're not really sure, and he's combined the two of them to make a fake alias for himself. Yeah, it's very interesting to see that Henry is not the good guy in this story. Very interesting.
No, I have been defeated.
Fuck you, Nightman. We will never see you again in the rest of the franchise. Get out of here. Fuck off.
Withered Freddy, you once were a bear robot.
I'm the day man.
I am the banisher of
Dude. You ever see a fucking glow up like this before? Holy shit.
the day man.
Power scaling in fucking media is getting out of hand. You ever want to see a Deus Ex Machina power increase? Fucking Dayman bullshit. But by God, is he not a compelling character? Holy shit, he's earned that, like, literal, like, plot bullshit. Oh shit, I might go buy a doggo. Focus, Jack. It's very late. It's time to get some shut-eye, I reckon. Yeah, you know how fucking hard it was for me to not call Old Sport Jack this entire fucking time? I actually did slip earlier. I did accidentally say Jack instead of Dave. Oops. Oops. Good night, Jack. I was also especially trying not to do it because Forrest's out here being like, we're Michael. And I'm like, no, Michael doesn't be us. Wrong. I can just straight up confirm that. Michael doesn't exist in this universe. Will doesn't have any kids. None of them. How did you switch off your alarm clock from your bed? I mean, are you made of elastic or... forget it. Forget it. Good morning, Jack. It's time to put 5 pounds of orange makeup that'll kill a few hours. I mean, no, Forza's theory was actually the theory people had for the longest time. People thought he actually was because of the fact that he got put into a suit and then his fucking body crawls out of it. That's Michael. That's just his. That's who he be.
Hello?
Jack, you're back. I knew you'd be. You always come back, don't you? Wouldn't have missed a day for the world. Glad you could join me. Dave's in the building, employee. He's in the safe room, getting suited up for the show. I need you to get suited up too. He'll know something's up if he's the only one performing. Don't worry, the suit wasn't touched. I checked this morning. It's no more dangerous than it normally is. Gee, thanks, man. I'll get suited up. That's a good chap. Yeah. Oh shit, what up?
Why, hello there, old sport. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Hello? Oh shit, what's up, Dave?
You know, old sport, I'm not surprised. Back in Colorado, you saved the kids. Undoing my work.
See, this is actually a different dialogue than our playthrough, where, he's like, you know, you helped me back in Colorado. What the fuck happened between now and then, you know?
We're adversaries, you and I. What? The fucking same. Deep down, we both have scars from spring locks. We both have blood on our hands. We both had history with Fred Bear. You like me, deep down.
Scars?
Tony may be an idiot, but I'm not. Under all that concealer, you have scars. Deep scars. You're broken. You're more broken than anyone you've tried to save. Never thought you would have taken a liking to Phony. Oh, he's a man. The epitome of corporate greed. He was created to fill a purpose, nothing more.
He's trapped like us. He can't leave either.
You think he's trapped? He's part of this place. Don't you see? Wait, do you think he's a human? You really do, don't you? Newsflash. Humans don't have phones for heads.
As if you know a damn thing about humanity.
Coming from a soulless husk of a man, I know what you are. You aren't a real person. You're only as human as a hammer or a wrench. And that's what Phony and I see you as. A mere tool to be used by others. We could have been so good together, old sport. What? You've chosen your path, and I've chosen mine. Here, old sport. Let's enjoy our last dance together. I'll help you get suited up.
Spooky.
You look magnificent, old sport. I'd almost wish we could have worked things out.
Holy fuck. Oh, yeah, so occasionally this happens. Because we're the fucked up, like, evil version of Old Sport, some of our dialogue options are straight up replaced and are terrifying. Like, if you refuse Dave's offer, he's like, Dave, if you ever speak to me again, I will carve out your eyes and, like, shove them down your throat. Do you understand me? Or something like that. Like, really fucking grave of, like, an actual threat. They're both purple. Our dude is fucked up now. Because evil. I have no idea what I would have done to you.
Go out there and perform. I'll follow you out. Why, hello there, old sport.
This is your legacy, dude. Oh, hey, Dave. There's Dave. Yeah.
The inside of this suit feels fairly slippery. Did you fit with my suit, old sport? Did you fit with my suit?
Did you fit with my suit? Did you fit? Yeah, we've seen it.
Though death may be imminent. Believing, pain, fast discomfort, pain, fast discomfort. Oh God, I'd feel my heart being torn apart if I had one. Ouch, that's smart.
Honestly, there's some fucking great jokes. The fact that we come back into the fucking room, oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Also, Dave being like, shut the fuck up, you plastic-faced bastard, as he puts the lock on. Holy shit, there's some comedy gold. I was gonna leave Mark.
I've never felt better, old sport. Can't someone please give me a cigarette? I'd light one myself, but my arms are being stabbed painfully by a tiny metal spine.
Also, another fun thing that I actually never got to show off. Jack is a smoker, at least in part. You can buy cigarettes and go smoke outside. Oh yeah, another thing that's actually, another thing I could talk about at least a little bit. In the other ending, when you rig Foxy instead of BB, and you're playing as phone guy, getting everything set up, you go talk to Ronaldo. And like I said, Ronaldo's been around since Fredbear. He directly asks, like, so are we gonna send Jimbo off to the factory? And Peter actually says, like, he starts to say yes, but he's like, no, this cycle has gone on too long. I am gonna give him a proper burial.
So,
I have a contractor named Thor. He's a builder in quite a few locations. He also seals things away that we want to deal with anymore. Yeah, we know. I'm gonna tell him he's dying in there. I got it, Chief. Thank you, Peter. Also, another thing that I had to do. I had to really fucking refrain from calling this dude Peter. Oh, God.
You sure it's damp in here? Old sport.
Oh, fuck. That is still...
Go fuck yourself, Oni.
Go fuck yourself, Oni.
I feel like God himself has kicked me in the testicles.
Rip and rest, Eggplant Man.
You what, old sport? I'll shag you, man.
It's not very nice. You sit here for about 6 hours. Can you do that for us?
I guess it's not like I could move if I wanted to. I mean, there's tiny metal spikes digging into every one of my fucking limbs.
Whatever.
Nice. Here we are, Jack. It's the end of the road. It's time to retire your contract. I don't know if there's gonna be new dialogue. I don't think it is quite yet. Like you get that early thing with learning about Peter's name and his backstory a little bit, and then kind of just goes for a little while. You know how it do. We just got Cawthon, then Dave, then you. Bono, forgive me for what I'm about to. Oh. Employee, your contract has been completely destroyed. You're free to leave. We also wear a hat. No, won't be as a worker. Free now. Never have to step foot here again if you don't wish to. But of course, I have a happiest day to catch. No idea what that means, but feel free to come in. Goodbye, Jack. Thanks for everything. Alright, we just gotta deal with Fredbear v fucking Dave Trap content, and then it'll be all new all the way through, pretty much. Oh, and Happiest Day, but you know that's coming. You know what's going on. There'll be a little bit changing. You know what's going on. You talked about families, working at Freddy's. They both even roasted some marshmallows. The two shared a genuine connection, and it became apparent to you that Dave was quite wrong about Phony. Human or not, the phone guy has feelings, hopes and dreams, memories, and aspirations to get the hell away from Freddy Fazbender's. Phony's the closest thing to a person you've seen all week at Freddy's. Once the clock turned over to 6 p.m., Jack took his hat off and left Freddy's, now a free man. Jack and Phony shared a hug. Jack said goodbye to Scott and left. Tomorrow is a new day. This game for me is very much so like AI, like you were using as a comparison point earlier. That this game has these little moments of just absolute stellar, fantastic, 10 out of 10, genuine gold quality. Content that is amazing. And AI had those moments, and this game has those moments. But the main difference that I see the two of them with, where AI, the rest of the game is painful and stuff I genuinely don't enjoy, this game has other moments that I also very much so enjoy, but for just a completely different reason. And the fact that this game has two different dissonant elements that just... I think they're phenomenal. Like, the only one that's like an exception is the Oda route, just because of how particularly resonant it is for me. But, oh my god. Like, that scene right there of Fredbear pleading and, I guess, propositioning Jack. Oh, it's so good. And after the context of the evil route, oh my god, it's beautiful. You're allowed to have an opinion, but my god, this game is glorious. And 3 is better. I can't fucking believe this. And yes, like I said earlier, the combat in 3 is just as bad. It's amazing. That's awful. Like how every fucking final boss in this game is to sit there and spam heal because it's a time gate. When fighting Dave Trap and Fredbear, both of them are mash heal until the fight ends. Oh, dude. You can kind of see what Dayshift 3 will probably end up for you, and I'll be honest, like, I cannot express how much I fucking love Dayshift 3. And I adore this game. This game is fucking amazing, too. This game has some, like, meh moments, but god, this game is fucking amazing. And 3 is so cool. And the fact that you guys don't like this game as much, and like, that's fine. And you probably won't like Dayshift 3 as much also, but like, it's like Sonic Adventure 2, you know? That's a game that you and Forrest didn't resonate nearly as much with me, but by god, do I love these games. How you doing on this fine winter afternoon? Can't complain, can't complain. Today's been busy enough, you know? First we have a free of, we've had free of Dave, eh? But hey, today, you're my guest. You don't have to go have some fun, eh? I'd like that. Sure, Mr. Cotham, lead the way. Oh, there's no need to be formal, Jack. Call me Scott. Can I call you Peter?
Oh, wait.
I'd like that, Jack. Some strange reason that makes me feel more like myself. Come on, let's go have some fun. After you, Jack. That's another you have to pick these dialogue options. They're doing seriousness well, you know?
Oh, wait.
So I said to him, keep the pencil topper. I never need that dolphin semen back anyway. That's the greatest story I've ever heard in my life. I try. Dayshift 3 is more serious. I'm here for eternity. I'm thinking, Jack, now that you finished your shift here at Freddy's, where are you gonna go now? Probably get a job at another Freddy's location. What? You're just gonna go and get a job at another Freddy's location? I swear, Jack, I'll never understand that. You're finally free after a year of slavery, and you just come back willingly? The other locations aren't any better, you know. They're just like this one. Sure, the robots may be a little different in every joint, but no matter what, you'll see death. Dead night guards, dead children. You'll see the same excuses each and every time. More managers, who are all just like me.
You know.
For the first time, there's nothing forcing you to come back to Freddy's. Why don't you just run and never come back? I would. I don't have anywhere else to go. Oh, Jack.
These things happen
I'm so
sometimes.
sorry. I sometimes forget that you're so lonely.
You
know,
know.
I can see it in your eyes. Even when you're in a suit, I can see it. Something about the way you stand. When you stand by yourself, you look like you're the loneliest creature on Earth.
So,
Anyway, I've been thinking about the conversation we had. The one we had a few nights ago. You were rigging Dave's suit. I shared a weird memory with you. Do you remember? About the guy named Peter getting spring-trapped in the rat suit? Well, since that talk of ours, tons of other strange memories have been flooding into my head. All of them from this Peter guy's perspective. It's weird, but they seem more real than some of my memories here at Freddy's. And they all take place in the 1970s, or before.
you know.
I've been remembering all sorts of things. Peter's surname is Kennedy, and he had a wife named Caroline. And a son, too, who's probably around 15 by now. For some reason, I can remember the little things, too. Peter's favorite food, his dog's name, even where he lived. He lived in Colorado, just outside of Denver.
These things happen sometimes.
I think I'm done chasing the pot of gold at the end of the fake rainbow. When my shift ends, I'm going home. To Peter's house. It just feels right. Oh?
So...
Fuck off! We're having a moment, you bitch! Finger guns.
It's me, Dave Trash. What's wrong, old sport? You look like you've seen us ambi. Is something the matter?
And I'll admit, I can at least give you this one, Scion. The pacing's a little fucked. Like, this is immediate. Like, it's literally like someone's flicking a light switch, you know? Zambi.
Oh, isn't that so?
Like, dead serious, like, I'm remembering who I am as a person and I'm done believing in the fake life I've been given. Finger gun zombie.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear that you were trying to get rid of me. Oh, boy, you're a cocksucker. What?
The game that did this better is Lisa. Lisa has moments of fucking comedy gold. But it's a very serious game that, like, oh my god, the recontextualization of even the levity of it, you know? Like, it's important to have, and what this game doesn't do is that once you've finished the game and have learned more of the story, you can go back through the game and the funny moments prior are more serious because of that extra context you have. Whereas before they're like, haha, and now they're like, oh, it's a little dark, you know?
I call this little party.
This game doesn't do that. No, at least not as well, you know?
Not so fast.
Who the fuck?
I think comedy and, like, dead seriousness can be done well together.
It is the real Fred
Especially,
Bear.
like, metal subject matters, you know? Because comedy is a way of coping for a lot of people. Why do you think so many people who've gone through traumatic moments or, like, stressed or scared, they laugh? It's a naturally, easily forcible, positive emotion you can just inject into a situation.
Well, look who it is. Fred Bear. It's been a while.
That's why there's, like, only 2 games that I think have done it well. This game actually does it pretty decently. It's not great. The best has been Lisa. Bar none. But... oh, the spring locks.
Fred Bear, me, Afton.
Red Bear.
Fred Bear.
Red Bear.
Call me that in front of whole sport.
You have a lot of crimes to answer for.
Name one.
Yeah, so Undertale doesn't go as dark as I want it to go, you know? Like,
Theft, child murder.
Undertale does an okay of it, but it's way more in comedy rather than serious. Even this game, it's like 70% comedy, 30% serious. Lisa is more serious than it is comedy, but that's only after you've beaten the game. Like, the first time through the game, it's about a 50-50 split, but once you beat the game, it's like a 20-80 or something like that. And it's, oh my god, Lisa's so fucking good, son. Go play that game.
Name another one.
You held up a convenience store and then shot a man.
Damn.
You're good. Best time.
Damn, you're good.
What? You ain't invincible.
Alright, now I gotta spam the fucking heal button. I'm in the fucking universe.
You, Afton.
I'm the fucking
Already
universe.
destroyed Henry, and we're here for you too. Your right ends here.
Bring it on, better brains.
I will tear your ears off, you green, murderous, zombified rabbit man.
And the thing that is the most entertaining about all the endings, because this, what we're doing right now, is the ending. This is the canonical ending where the zombified. Like, this is the canonical ending where fucking,
Take this.
the series goes, you know, this is the one. The fucking, oh, I gotta, oh. I don't know why it fucking plays random ass sound effects during this fight. Like, the one sound effect they played when fighting Fredbear, not Fredbear, is when Jack says, "I am God," and then a dog barks. Miss Shadow Doggo? Like, okay, that's one. They get the one. I don't even like the line, "I am God." That, like, is so generic. Holy shit. That is the one line in the evil route, like, during that section, that is just, like, awful. God, I hate the "I am God" thing. The only one that can do it in my eyes is fucking Sonic.exe, because that is so fucking awful. It was so bad when that fucking game and story came out. It poisoned that phrase for everything else for all time for me. I will never hear the phrase "I am God" and not think bleeding-eyed Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And therefore it is now immortalized explicitly and exclusively to Sonic. How have you not seen the story, Sonic.exe? That's a fucking, it's a classic. It's awful and it's very funny. Ah, man, you don't know creepypastas. My man is weak.
As President George Washington once said, "Fuck off, you British cunt."
At the very least, too, like, if a game, like, it's even worse, too. If a game is gonna be serious and lighthearted, let the lighthearted moments be really good. This game is, like, genuinely funny, too. That's the other part of it, like, actually funny. I did a fucking billion damage.
See you in bear.
But yeah, what I was saying earlier is, despite the fact this is like the canon ending that the fucking journey goes on forth, in Dayshift 3, when he was still making it, because it took him a while to make Dayshift 3. There was a gap between 2 and 3 for fucking sure. One of the things he announced for Dayshift 3 is that there is more than 1,000 lines of dialogue recorded for Dave. How? How the fuck does he get dialogue out of an ending like this? That's the magic. You never know. Fucking 1,000 lines of dialogue for that man. Christ almighty.
Orange
Bear.
From the bottom of my bent heart,
I love you, Fredbear.
to thank you for never forgetting.
This has always been one of my favorite bits too. The real Fredbear, because he's the original, but he's also just a real bear, is very funny to me.
But there isn't much time. You need to go now. You have the happiest day to catch.
He's the real Fredbear, dude. Yo, Jack. I'll be fine. I'm leaving here today, and I don't plan on coming back. I'm gonna go visit Peter's house. I feel like it's the only right thing for me to do now.
Goodbye, Orange Man.
So that's the main difference between the good ending and the true ending and the secret ending, perfect ending, which is what this is that Peter gets a good ending too. Because in the other ending, he's shipped back to the factory and not reused. But in this ending, he goes home. Thanks for giving me life. The world's on fire, the world on yours. Hey now, you're an all-star. And I didn't comment on it in the moment, but fucking part of the goddamn Fredbear fight is a very slowed, serious version of fucking It's the Nut Shack. Like, what? Come the fuck on, man. Like, scenes like this should have the serious song, you know? Wouldn't have missed this for the world. I'm ready. Crowd? What do you mean? I like it, Zion. On behalf of Freddy Fazbear Entertainment, sorry. We're sorry that we were the reason that none of you got to grow up. That none of you got to return home. And that your parents never got to find out what you all became. And I'm so sorry that I had a part in all of this. For that, we're sincerely sorry. I understand. Bye, puppet.
proud of us. You freed them all. Every last one of them. Robots were all smiling as they scrapped the shells. Fredbear is smiling too. I told him what you did to him before. He's learned to forgive you for it. So much for your legacy. I'm glad that you've put things right. Tell me, are you ready to abandon your legacy? Please, let my past crimes be forgotten. Fredbear can forgive you. I can too. It's never too late, Jack. You're freed now. It's time for me to go. Well, let us sport.
And the one thing you didn't see, because you can't actually have it be there in the evil ending, right down here. Say hello. Thank you. No. To end the story. Huh? I wonder who that could be at this hour. Jack? What are you doing here? I have nowhere else to go, Peter. Oh. I see. Yes. It's a miserable night out. You really shouldn't go back outside. I mean, look at you. You're soaked. You really ought to warm up. Have you met my wife, Caroline? Caroline, this is Jack. Oh, so this is the Jack you never stopped talking about. Jack, why don't you join me and Caroline over on the couch? I'd like that, Peter. I'd like that a lot. I was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an... So, I'm gonna fucking load something again. Oh, look at him! He's perfect. I didn't actually know that. That's kind of neat. Here, I'm gonna load, like, I don't know, right here. There. Just to make it so I can have the music stop. Fucking better, I guess. So... For a little bit more context for all that, it's never explicitly stated, but you can kind of piece it together. Because it's one of the things you can see when it came to talking to the puppet. and talking to Peter a few times. As what Jack reveals is that he had 2 siblings who, by this point, had all passed away. As well as the fact that he used to work at Fredbear's, and that some nebulous she he was trying to save back when he first got the job at Fredbear's. This is something that people piece together via theorizing. The she's talking about, we don't actually, I believe, have a name, but it's Jack's little sister. Jack's little sister is the girl who went on to possess the puppet. And that's confirmed by her calling you bro and brother a few times during the story. The other one is, why does having your name be Jack start reminding Peter of his past? That's because you are Peter's brother as well. The 3 of you are a family. It is the other thing that happened, the fact that Jack has 2 siblings. And if you look in the background of that final image in Peter's house, you'll see 3 people. 2 adults and a little girl. The middle one is a bald man with a badge, the same badge that you're wearing. The one on the right is unknown, and the one on the left is the little girl. You can piece together the information that Jack and Peter are actually brothers, which is why Jack applied to this location next, once he found that out. And that's why when you name yourself Jack, and it's also why Jack wouldn't hide his name when applying to this specific location, because he found his brother. Because after Jack, had died and had the whole fucked up thing, Peter was hired on, and he became a performer, and then he died. So it was directly because of Jack's involvement that got Peter killed too, and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And that's actually part of what was such a sweet scene about the end there. The specifics of it and more of the deeper connotations we don't actually know of yet, because some of it's revealed more in Dayshift 3 as they just directly say a lot of what I'm saying. But this is a lot of the stuff people figured out via theorizing and putting those individual scattered pieces together, doing more of the FNAF shit. But yeah, at the end there, your family is effectively back together. The whole reason Jack has been going on this journey was to save his sister's soul. And then he happened to stumble into his brother, because it's kind of vague whether he knew about the factory, but by the end of it, it's very clear that he's realized who this is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he is so nice to this particular phone guy. Because in the first game, he didn't give a shit. Phone guy number 1, Colorado dude, it doesn't matter. But this isn't just some other phone guy. This is Peter. You gotta go that extra mile, But, yeah. That was Dayshift at Freddy's 2. And that final scene is the canonical ending to this game. And as we've been talking about this whole time, I know this game got problems from your perspective, but oh man. I feel it all comes together as a greater sum of its parts and is genuinely a fantastic game. It's not perfect, like I've already talked about a few times, but by God. Because I don't even know if he... Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. But it's one of those things that, I don't even know if he was planning to do a DSAF 3, but this is a great fucking ending. Because this is the ending I saw. Because I didn't move on to Dayshift 3 for 4 months. I saw Dayshift 2, and I was genuinely just happy with this product, This could have been the ending of the franchise, and I would have been fine. Also, we learn everyone's last names. It's Jack Kennedy and Peter Kennedy. We never learn her name, but I can just outright tell you it. Their sister's name is Dee. Dee Kennedy. That doesn't matter. That ain't a fucking spoiler. They just tell you in the game. Who gives a shit? But yeah. I'd give this game a old sport out of 10. And I hope you all have enjoyed. And so, I hope you all have enjoyed again. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I hope you're excited for Dayshift 3. Bye-bye!